So you have finally been convinced that this year you're actually going to cook the pumpkin seeds. Stay tuned because in this video I'm going to show you how to prepare pumpkin seeds for roasting and beyond. So if you already know how to prepare pumpkin seeds, you're going to want to skip to this video right here in which I show you how I cook them in 3 very different and very amazing ways. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and put a damp kitchen towel down. I'm going to put one of my pumpkins on top of it. This is really going to help to stabilize it when you take the top off, because that can be a dangerous process. So make sure you're just working in a very safe way. Get a really good grip on your knife, set it in, back of the palm, down. And remember, keeping in mind that if you're going to be using this for a jack-o'-lantern, you really want to make square angles on it, so just don't cut like a circle shape on the top of the pumpkin. This is just going to make it a lot easier to put the top back on when you need to. Right, so now we have sliced all the way around in that square shape. So we're gonna pull the top, should come right out. And there you have it, right? You want some nostalgia, just smell the inside of a pumpkin. It's gonna take you on a little trip back in time because it really brings up those magical feelings you had when you were a kid. At least for me anyways. Right, so your top is off. There's only one way to do this, and that's just to get your hands in there. It's gonna feel a little bit slimy. Right, I think they call this guts, pumpkin guts. Is that right? Let me know in the comments. We just start scooping it out. If you wanted, you could get a large metal spoon or something like that to scrape it a little easier, but it's not completely necessary, as I'm almost done with this one right here. And of course, the ones that are stuck to the top right here, you're gonna wanna get those as well, because there's a lot right here. Now, assuming you are going to be saving this pumpkin for a jack-o'-lantern, you want to put your top back in. Here we go. And then leave this somewhere nice and cool, preferably outside if you live somewhere cold, until you need it for the jack-o'-lantern. Okay, so now that we've got all of our pumpkin seeds into the strainer, we can continue to the next step. But first, here's some information. So there's 2 ways to clean these pumpkin seeds, and there's sort of a hot debate online about whether or not you should boil them. Here's the thing, there's a pro and con to each. You could boil these in salty water for about 10 or 15 minutes, and that would be a really easy way to remove the seeds from the gut. The downside of that is that you're going to lose a lot of the nutritional value from exposing them to those high temperatures for so long. So if you want to keep the nutritional content at its best for these pumpkin seeds, you're going to want to do it in the way I'm going to show you next. So I just put these in a strainer over my sink, and I start running a bit of cold water over them. And we're just going to use our hands to grab some of those pumpkin guts, and then running our thumb on our forefinger down them, we're going to remove those seeds. I'm actually going to save these guts in a Tupperware in my fridge and use them when I want to make a pumpkin soup or puree or something like that. Going for gold! So the last thing we want to do after they've been cleaned is just to put them out on a kitchen towel. And we're just gonna let these air dry for about 1 hour. I'm gonna put a card here right when I'm done talking that's gonna take you over to that how to cook pumpkin seed video if you're interested in that. But as far as preparing pumpkin seeds, that is really it. And something to note here is you could do this with any kind of pumpkin. You can roast the seeds all in the same way. Well, that is it for today, my friend. I hope you got some value out of this content right here. And if you liked it, don't forget to leave it a like, and I will see you next time.